We have our first look today at what the Senate proposes to do to higher education. This comes after the House about 2 weeks ago passed their bill. The Senate has now passed their bill, and there are some slight differences. Overall, I think the Senate bill is a little softer, a little easier on student loan borrowers, but there are still a lot of changes here, and let's talk about them because it is something that you need to think about. Starting at the top, we are going to talk about student loans and paying for college. The Senate bill still proposes to eliminate grad plus loans. However, they do away with that funky median cost of attendance calculation, and they keep most of the student loan limits that exist today in place. They also keep subsidized loans, which is a good win. However, they do cap Parent Plus loans. However, the cap is higher than what was proposed in the House GOP bill. They want to have it be $65,000 per student, not $50,000 overall. However, there is a $20,000 a year annual limit for that. So that's what's happening with student loans and paying for college. What about if you already have student loans? Well, they are keeping the repayment assistance program, the RAP plan, and it is staying as is. There are really not many changes when it comes to student loans as they stand right now. They are streamlining some of the deferences, forbearances. They are keeping the residency clause for PSLF, meaning if you're in medical residency, you don't qualify. And they are keeping pretty much all of the repayment stuff the same. So if you're in the save forbearance, you're going to migrate over. The only difference is the timeline here is 9 months instead of 6 months. So again, if you watch our save plan videos, I'm telling you 2026, that's my Vegas odds on it, and this bill kind of confirms that because they're extending the time period out to move. When it comes to Pell Grants, another kind of win. They eliminate all the nasty stuff from the House GOP bill. So the higher credit cap is gone, and all those different changes to the calculation are gone. And in fact, they are making it easier for some people to get a Pell Grant because they're going to exclude farm and small business assets from the FAFSA. So you're not going to have to report that stuff anymore. They are also going to create that education workforce Pell. So that is something that's happening, but these are the major changes. What is not happening, right? Subsidized loans are not ending. Like I said before, the cost of attendance formula, not going to happen according to this bill. And some of the oversight changes as well, a little more relaxed. Overall, the Senate bill is softer, but there are still some massive changes in this bill. Check out the full article on the College Investor. Leave your comments below.